Hello there, it's Red Knight here, and welcome back to Autumn Harvest Event with Food Street. Now, this is part 3 of my video, and I'm going to be ending off the event today and talking about some of the things that I enjoyed or didn't like about the game, some changes I would recommend, and giving some feedback on the overall gameplay and design. Now, overall, what did I think of the game? Absolutely fantastic. I loved it. As usual, I could relax, I could go at my own pace, I could help my friends out, I could interact with my friends in the chat, I could grow food, and I could just really enjoy it. And for me, okay, that's really important about the game. I like to be able to play the game, walk away, come back, play the game, walk away, come back, and not have anything stressful about it. Nothing that's going to force me to come back many times and spend too much time there when I need to be doing something else. Now, the event was done over many days, and I do like that. It gives you a great opportunity to participate, to also expand your restaurant, and to also play in the harvest event as well. Now, during those many days, we were able to get lots of rewards, we were able to get some really cool decoration prizes, and we could also cook some wonderful food. Now, during these events, it's a two-part activity. You've got your restaurant you need to manage, serving your customers, growing crops, making dishes, and then decorating and expanding your restaurant at the same time. On the left hand side, just behind the kiosk itself, you've got your event area, and this is the area where you have to produce certain goods that relate to the seasonal activity, gain some points, win some prizes, and try to get within the top 100 on the leaderboard. Now, I'm quite happy because we again got in the top 100, and in fact we were much higher this time. So very well done to my food club. You guys rock. Now, one of my food club members was not able to participate. Now, they wanted to, but currently at the moment they have some issues with their Android device and the game. It's just not working well, and I really hope that they get the issues fixed soon, because I would like to see my friends participating more and interacting more with me. Now, for those of us who are on iOS devices, basically we've got no issues at all, and it's very easy to progress and to expand more within the game. Now, what did I like and what didn't I like? Well, I'm going to talk about the things that I didn't like first of all, and then maybe afterwards I'll talk more about the positive side, and then we can talk more about the game. Now, first of all, what didn't I like? Well, I didn't like all the prizes. No, I'm joking. What I didn't like was the fact that some of the items that it needed to be made took way too long, and it made it really challenging sometimes. So as an example, if I look at this here, 2 hours to make that one item. Now, 5 minutes, 9 minutes is very fast, but 2 hours takes up both of those slots, and if you're getting orders for some of the other items, it's quite challenging. I would like to see an adjustment to the times, please, for certain items. Okay, now maybe they're not requested so much. Now, like 55 minutes to produce one of those pies, that's kind of borderline limit. I think that's okay. It's not too much and it's not too little, and it adds a challenge. But 2 hours I think is way too long. Now, to overcome this, you need to be able to produce these items and then keep these items in stock. Now, when they are requested, you think, hey, it takes 2 hours to make, so I'm going to get lots of coinage or points here. But actually the points that you got for that 2 hour item were very low. So it's kind of like, yeah, I'm not going to bother. And that's very disappointing, because I wanted to be able to produce all of the items and then to fill orders with all the items. But when you've got something that takes a long time, it goes against your feeling for want to cook it. Now, okay, I understand in real life a roast dinner does take time, and it's worth the wait. But please, can we tweak it? Now, maybe just reduce the time down to 1 hour, maybe to the 55 minutes, maybe even to 45 minutes. Keep in consideration how long it takes to actually grow the crops to make that item. And then just 55 minutes I think is a nice limit there. It gives it a good element of risk and challenge, and it's not too bad. Okay, now the next thing I didn't like. Now, I mentioned this before in some of my other videos. Now, each of these areas for producing goods has 2 slots. But if we go over to the restaurant, we can have 2 slots to start with, then we can expand with 3 slots, 4 slots, and so on. Now, okay, in the restaurant, you need to pay gems for those expansions. And if you've got the gems, wonderful. And I've been using some of the gems I've got in the game for expanding these machines, just so I can produce more goods and then talk about it later. Now, I do thank the games company for giving me a VIP pack. It was wonderful of you. Those gems, the coins, and the vouchers have been put to good use to purchase items, so I can actually talk more in my videos. And I will always do this, everybody. Every time I get these VIP packs, I will use them in the game and then basically show you what you can do. Now, coming back to this, okay, we've got the 2 slots for each of the areas. So as an example, like Billy. Now, Billy was a bit of a bottleneck. Just like with the Halloween one, that one area is the challenge area for actually making items or getting items. Now, he's really useful in the game, but having 2 spots is the difficulty. Please, can we add 1 more, 2 more, even 3 more to that? Okay, so it doesn't detract from the game. I think maybe 3 is a nice little addition. So with 3, I can balance the time. Maybe I can get 3 items growing, and it's not too bad. Now, the only negative side I can see to that is maybe if I get a gold order coming up. If I've got 2 items in production, then I've got just enough time to finish those 2 items sometimes and then do the golden order. But that's not always to be, because if you are actually making some of those items in Billy's stand, a gold order comes up, okay, you're probably going to have to bin it, because sometimes you're just making something else that's taking up too much time, and unless you're using gems, which I've done a few times, you can't really speed it up any other way. Now, storage. Now, for me, storage is still the issue. Okay, I've been lucky enough to be able to expand twice so far, and I'm going to keep doing this every time I get the gems or I find the resources, just so I can make it easier for producing the videos, as I said, and for playing the game. But please, is it possible to maybe have some of the prizes as expansion materials? Is it possible for when we're watching these in-game videos, they give us more expansion materials? Not so much for the saws and the gloves. Okay, we do get quite a lot of those in the game, and I think that's good, but maybe a few more additional items added to the video option for expanding those storage points within the game. And there are the 3 key storage areas that I'd like to see more resources for. Same it comes to with the land as well. Now, as such, with the land, I'm not too worried. I will get those expansion materials as I progress within the game, and I'm not really ready to expand my land yet because of the coinage, so not a problem. And in fact, to expand to a level 30 area, oh my goodness, do you need a lot of coins. And I'm noticing that coinage is a bit of a challenge as well, because the coinage is coming, but it's a very slow process, and to actually purchase those machines, it does take a bit of time as well. So anybody who's playing this game, don't expect this game to be a game that you can progress very quickly. There are limitations, and when it comes to purchasing the machines or expanding the land, it's a slow process and not something you really are going to be able to do very quickly. That means that this game is great in some ways, because it means it's going to be around for a while, and I want to progress a lot more within the game so I can take my time and I'm not being rushed. And that's the one thing that I really do like. I don't have to rush everything. Now, okay, they were the main negative points. So basically, expanding the slots, please, reducing the time. Now, there is the one other thing I'd like to change, and this is with Billy's. Now, in the first event, we had a bin with a monster inside that would compact the items. Now, this time we're using Billy's actual pile of leaves, and if you wanted to compact the items, you could do that, but it takes up those spaces when Billy needs to be producing something else. So please, can we separate those 2 for any further events? Now, I know with the winter event we're only going to get the 3 spaces again, so it means we're probably going to experience the same difficulty if we need to compact items because we run out of space. So those 3 points, please change those. Now, what did I like about the game? Well, the rewards for me were the biggest impression. I like the fact that the numbers between the different rewards were much less this time. So it was a lot easier to be able to get those magic boxes and then claim the gems, the vouchers, the coins, or even the decoration. Now, you've seen a few of the rewards as I'm playing the game here. So did you notice those mushrooms? Fantastic. Did you notice the vouchers? Fantastic. It's great to be able to get these vouchers within the game because they do allow you to purchase some of the decoration, and that's really, really important because we all love to decorate our restaurants and to expand them a lot more. So I was really impressed with the prizes and the reduction time. Now, when it came to the decoration, as I said, that was my second favorite part about the game. I love the fact that we got the big table. I love the fact we got lots of little decoration to go around. I like the leaves. I like all of these decorations. A few more items would make it more interesting, I think, but we've got next year, we've got the year after that, so it's a nice progression within the game. Now, for costume wise, now I did like the fact that we had two hats. So the big nice tall black hat and then the turkey hat. They were pretty cool. But I must admit the gem price is a little bit high. So maybe a reduction in that would be nicer, please. Especially if you would like to dress up your visitors. Your restaurant staff. Now, I do like the fact that the visitors are coming around and they are dressed up in costume. It makes the game seem much more interesting. And especially now that I'm looking at the winter version in real play, and it's fantastic, if I do say so. And I'm going to be making a video on that very, very soon. Right, now, so I love the decoration, I love the prizes, I like the fact that everything was reduced down. Now, what else did I like? Well, I love the animation. Now, the animation for Billy, there were 3 key images there. Perfect. The animation for the guy who's making the pie, sleeping on the pumpkin and then moving around again behind his stand. The lady who's sitting on the box with a kind of very sexy style pose. Brilliant. And I'm so looking forward to seeing the Christmas one to see how this works. I like the visitors as they're walking around and moving around. I like the fact that they're actually interesting. Now, in relation to the visitors, okay, for the winter they're all dressed up. But for the autumn one, okay, they're kind of wearing t-shirts and sunglasses and things like that. Now, it's okay, but I must admit, in the autumn I tend not to wear sunglasses and I don't often wear cooler clothing. So please, on this side, if we are adapting the theme, can we make sure that the imagery for the people blends in a little bit better? Now, that young lady there was perfect. She's wearing a nice jacket. She looks really, really good. So these visitors who are coming for the food, I like their clothing style as well. That was pretty good. Now, for the autumn decoration, I used some of these wall pieces, and I did like these wooden effect within the actual wall itself. Now, they will cost you coins, and any other previous purchase will go back into storage. I wouldn't advise selling them because they're quite expensive. Just leave them there for next time, and then it makes it much easier. Now, for the winter update, we're getting 2 new wall pieces. Some of them are quite expensive, some of them are quite cheap. So it will depend on the items you're purchasing. But I think a nice wooden effect here was really, really good. Look at the way I've used the leaves there with the wall. You've got some nice decorations for the lights there. Now, before the game actually ended and all the event was over, I purchased a lot more of those lamps. I purchased some more of the decoration as well. I got myself another one of those tables. I love this addition to the game. I think it's really, really wonderful that we can purchase decoration and actually change the designs of our restaurants. Now, I'm the kind of person who does enjoy the walls, and I'm kind of thinking about how I should progress in the future. I don't want to change my restaurant too much, but then again, I think I should do so. "10 days left on the clock there. Brussels sprouts, one of my favorites. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Now, I'm actually looking forward to my winter vacation very, very soon. I'm going to eat lots as usual. I like this time of year here in Japan actually because we have the opportunity to party. It's the end of year season and all of the company's employees, we get together, we go out for drinks, we socialize, we go to nice restaurants. For example, I went out with some friends of mine from one of the companies I teach at. The whole of the department's team came out for dinner. One of my fellow teachers joined me because we both teach there, and we had a wonderful evening. So yakiniku is really good. We went to a nice restaurant in an area called Rokomichi. Okay, the service wasn't the best in the world, but the food was wonderful, conversation was fantastic, and I really did enjoy it. And I actually didn't have to pay a lot of money, so I do thank the boss there for treating myself and my colleague there. It was really nice of her. Yesterday I went out for another end of year party with some other students, and this time I went to one of their houses and I actually had a really nice dinner. Lots of wine, nice mix of red and peach wine as well. Some local beer from Kobe City, which was rather pleasant, and I enjoyed that as well. Very light color, very delicious. The food itself, oh wow, wonderful. It was really good. In fact, what I might do a little bit later in the video is to let you see, in fact no, I'll save it for the next video. The next video I will start adding some more food images just so you can see some of the food that I'm eating here in Japan. But the turkey I had was good. It took her 5 days to prepare it and get it ready. We also had a very nice pork stew with daikon, carrots and potatoes mixing together, and that was slow cooked over 3 days. Oh, it was really good, and the meat just fell off the bone. Wonderful. I love eating food at different people's houses. I have one more party to go to this year, and I'm looking forward to that as well. Now here I'm at my friend Lemony Hedges. I do like the way that she's decorated her restaurant. A nice mix there, separate compartments, nice little blend of the autumn decoration as well. Some people out there have some really cool ideas, and I love the concept here. A great mix of the yellow walls, a nice mix there of the red ones. You've got some cream and beige ones at the back there, nice little bluish ones as well, all separated little different areas. Now I do so love the designs. Look at this one here, fantastic. A nice open restaurant, no walls, lots of machines, really beautiful, and you can imagine the walls are there in place. Now I do wish I could help everybody out, but I'm afraid I don't have all of the items, so I will come to your restaurants if you request to help, and I will try to help as and when I can. Now these days I've been adding a lot more friends in game, and I'm so happy to be able to do that. I just wish though that sometimes there were an easier way to identify who needs help, and this is one thing I'd like the game software designers to start thinking about. Now at the moment, if I want to help someone, I've got to come down to where the trade option is and then scroll through all of my friends there and just see who has a helping hand icon. I would like to see the addition of a new tab, either here in this menu, like a help tab, or a tab that comes up somewhere else within the game where we can actually go to people that need help. And I think that would be a wonderful addition to the game, and it will make it much easier when it comes to finding who needs help quickly. I know sometimes that I might request help and it will take a long time before someone actually comes to me and provides me with that support, because they're having to scroll through all of their friends to find my name on the list and then go and help me out. Now maybe if there were an easier way, they could do it much faster, and I know I would definitely like to see that option. Now, maybe everybody out there can provide a suggestion. What do you think, everybody? What kind of idea do you have for changing the game or tweaking the game that would actually allow the software designers to come up with something that's really helpful to us? I think the best option will be a third tab. If we had a third tab there, I think that would be much nicer. Okay, we've got a nice option there for scrolling through and seeing who helps, and it doesn't really take that long, so it loads very quickly. But I wonder, as we start to get more and more friends within the game, will the game go slow, or will it be okay speed-wise? I do have some apprehension about the things in the future, but until we get to that stage, I don't know. I know with some other games that I've played, having many friends does slow the game down slightly, but again, that will depend on the game, I suppose. Now, looking here at more restaurants, don't you just love these designs? Aren't they beautiful? Look at the imagery here, this beautiful pink color. It really does look nice. And look at those mushrooms there. Now, they've not gone for the autumny feel, and I think that looks quite nice the way they've got it. It's actually a pretty good design. So maybe in some ways, actually not having everything all autumny is okay, because not everybody does change their design imagery to match the season. Now, what do you think when it comes to the actual design of the game? Do you think the gamers or the software designers should change everything so it's all seasonal based, or should they leave it down to us to decide how we want to decorate or have the land? What do you think is the better option? Now, I'm open to suggestions, and I guess that if you could comment below the video, it would be really appreciated. I know I would like it to see more people commenting on the video below and giving their feedback and ideas and comments. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, remember I've got the two pages, and on this one I'm actually adding all of my Food Street videos. So they are there. They're there for you to watch and to enjoy, everybody. So do like, share, subscribe, everything, because they are there for you at the end of the day. And we all do enjoy this game, so let's share the videos with all of our other friends and then add everybody. Now, actually, I'm going to show you a little bit later in this game how you can add some friends to the game. You've got quite a few days left for the special campaign that's in the game, and if you do add friends, you can actually get rewards as well. Now, there is a slight bug for some of us in that, but it's being fixed and it's being looked at. Hopefully it will be a minor change they can do and not a major one. Now, if they do a major game change, then that's okay. We just need to wait for permission to go through the iTunes and the Google Store before it's accepted. 9 days, 23 hours and 20 odd minutes left on the clock. Lots of playing time, lots of opportunities to get rewards. Now, how did you like the rewards? Did you get many? Were you as lucky as I was and got some really good ones? Or were you very disappointed? Again, do comment. Okay, it's only through your feedback that we can pass on information to the Food Street designers and then get them more motivated towards making this game even cooler. Now, for myself, I must admit, I would like some of the machines to be cheaper. So I'm 2 machines down at the moment. I was able to buy the cake oven recently, and I do love the cakes it has got. So as an example, with my cake oven, I can make 2 cakes. I can make myself cupcakes, and I so love cupcakes. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. And you've got 3 little beautiful cupcakes. And I've also got a carrot cake. But a carrot cake takes 4 hours to make. Oh my goodness. And then when you do sell it, guess what? Your return is really low, and I mean really low. It's kind of like it's almost not worth making because you're not really getting much for it. Still, it is a yummy cake, and I do like carrot cake, if I do say so myself. Even though I'm not a rabbit, I do enjoy eating it. Now, what was I saying when I'm talking about the other machines? I've got 2 more machines to do that I am allowed to have for my level, because I'm now a level 29. So I'm allowed to have the sushi bar, and I'm also allowed to have the salad station. Now, the sushi bar will cost me 14,000 coins. Okay, in the game I've got 2,093, and actually in the game live now I've got 2,117. So I've increased a little bit, and I've gone down and I've gone up again. The next one is the salad station, 22,000 gold coins. Oh my god, I'm going to have a heart attack. I hate to think how much the next ones are going to cost. Now, how many machines do I have left before I've completed the whole game? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more machines after that to get. So based on the amount that they're increasing every time a new machine comes out, I'm going to have to be a millionaire by the time I actually get up to level 75 and get that froyo maker. Now, what is a froyo? I've never heard of that. Looking at the imagery, it kind of interesting. It looks like a kind of fryer. So, I wonder. But it's got ice creams on the imagery there. So maybe, okay, it could be an ice maker or something. Interesting. I can't wait to see what that one looks like. I wonder, who is the highest level you've seen? I think if I look at the actual visitors, I think the highest player I've seen is probably a level 45 maybe? Let's scroll through my friends and see who is the highest player. 32. 32 is the highest so far. 46. So Size Patisserie I've got is a level 46 player. Ooh, she's selling lots of apples. Very nice. I'm going to buy some of those. Thank you very much. Let's go and have a look at her restaurant and see what it looks like. So a level 46 player. Oh my god. Wow. That's a lot of trees and crops there. Beautiful. Beautiful pink windows. She's got a beautiful pink and white flooring, birds flying around, all of the machines in the back. Wow. And she's got her water fountain as well, surrounded by trees. Ooh, very, very nice. I do like that a lot. Very, very nice. That's actually quite a beautiful image, young lady. It looks beautiful. I wonder who else is quite high. Right, now what I'm looking at here in the game is some of the decoration. Just look at all those. So red mushrooms I've got in stock. I got that as a prize, and I'm going to put these mushrooms out now and see how they look. Now, I was really pleased to get these prizes, and I think you probably were too. Look at those beautiful little mushrooms just there. Don't they look fantastic? And I think that was a really great addition. And even a food crate. 3 wonderful prizes that we got there. Perfect. And I was really pleased about getting those. Now, I would have liked to have gotten more. I think getting these decorations as prizes within any of the events is a great way to go, especially because it does allow us to decorate, and if I do say so, they look fantastic in my autumn display, and I can't wait to get some more. I wonder what we'll get through the Christmas season. Now, we've already got some nice ones. For the Christmas ones so far, I've got a robin on a log, I've got a Christmas tree, and I've got a candle stand, which looks very good. I've also picked up some other decorations, which I'm quite happy about as well. And I do love my snowman and snow lady. And the little penguin pet, perfect, even though it does eat apples and not the fish. I did see one restaurant where the penguin was looking at the aquarium with fish, and it was a really cool joke that the person had made about that as well. So it was quite funny. Now, should I buy any more decoration? Yes, I will do. So before this event is over, I'm going to fill my stock up with resources. Now, what did I buy in total, I wonder? Well, quite a few items. I think the purchasing of additional items is a really, really good thing within the game. So, for example, when it came down to the tables, I got myself a Thanksgiving family table, and I was really happy with that one. What else did I pick up that was quite cool, I wonder? Let's go and scroll down my little list here. Nothing on that one. Okay, let's scroll down this one a little bit further. Where was it? Oh my god, I can't find my decoration. Where did it go? There we go. So cornucopia vase, 6 rustic lamps I got, 2 console tables. They're going to look great when I put those back out later. In fact, I'm tempted to put one of those tables back out now. I think it's necessary in my restaurant just to give it a nicer feel to it. But where should I put it, I wonder? I know, I'm going to stick it there. Perfect, that looks really good. Now, I just made a slight change to my restaurant and added a nice little table to it, and it's made it a much more interesting design, if I do say so. adding the difference between the two events is really good. Now you're noticing here a free decoration, so hopefully you were all able to claim that exclusive water fountain before the event was over. Now I'm so happy that we got this. For all the Android users, when it first came out, they were able to get this, and we iPhone or iOS players couldn't get it. But then they released it to everybody. So I've got myself one of these beautiful little decorations, and it's free of charge. It's an exclusive thing, and you can't really buy it at the moment, but it will be for sale later. That's once the exclusivity does end. And if I do say so, it looks really, really good. Just look at it sitting there. Now, did I leave it there? No. When it came to the actual wintry design, I moved it to another location. But I was so happy to get that, because one, I didn't have to pay for it, and two, it does look good. Now, I hope that Food Street does this again in the future. Every now and then, if they created some form of decoration and then gave it to everybody as a nice little gift, I think this would be awesome. Maybe the birthday would be very nice. That would be quite cool. Now, speaking of rewards, did you see these? Now, I got 200 coins there. I got a golden voucher here. I got 250 coins there. And I got myself 2 gems there. The next box gave me 2 bronze vouchers. The next blue box gave me a single bronze voucher. The next blue box gave me another 2 gems. Sweet. And the last one I got there was 1 silver. Now, they were the additional prizes I got at different stages, and then the 250 coins. But what else did I get? Well, I didn't really get much else. Now, I mentioned that Food Street is doing an add friend option. If you look in the top right hand corner, you can see 2 little friends and a gem. Click on those, add your friends to your game, and you can claim these prizes. Look at all of those. Now, I've already added 2 friends there with 18 days to go, and it's very simple. Now, when it comes to the actual menu, you need to be signed into Facebook. Now, if you do go into settings, you've got the choice of Facebook connecting or disconnecting. And to enable that option, you need to be connected to Facebook, like I'm showing you here. Once you're connected, your friends will come up. Then you can basically start adding your Facebook friends to this game and sending them invites, and then if they accept and then they come and join you, you will get the reward. Now, you don't have to be connected to Facebook. You can disconnect if you want to. The choice is yours. You can play independently from it, and again, all you need to do is just to sign in and out. The choice is yours at the end of the day. But if you do sign out, then the campaign's not going to work. It's only for Facebook people, so you need to set that up. Now, if you want to make more friends, you can friend me in my group, or you can come to this one here as well. These are 2 groups that are very popular on Facebook at the moment for people who enjoy the game. They're both friendly places. They're both very, very popular. One is basically for my friends, who or people who want to be my friends, and the other one is open to everybody. Do join them both. Do make friends. Now, there is a third one as well that's just acquired a new team leader. When that gets off the ground a little bit more, I will tell you about that as well. But just search on Facebook for Food Street, and you will come up with all of the Facebook groups. Join them, make friends with people, add them to your game, get more people on your friends bar, help each other out. Now, I'm on the last 30 minutes here. I can't really do many more orders here. I can't really get any more prizes. You've seen all the rewards that I was able to get, and basically I did not have enough time to get that last box. Now, 30 minutes is not enough time. I could rip the orders off. I can't produce anything in time. So for me, I'm just going to let the game run down. I've got to go back to work, and I don't have the time to finish off the game, but I thoroughly enjoyed this event, and I'm really, really happy about it. Now, the event's over, and basically we're now going to get some prizes, and you'll see the golden man running around there with a little bit box. Now, I'm going to get 250 coins there for participating. All the ingredients and dishes have been removed, and my area is back to normal. 250 gold coins. Oh yeah, nice. Look at my total now. Isn't that fantastic? So I've now got over 11,000 coins, so I can use those later. Now let's clear up a bit more of the items in production, and then I'm clear, and then I can start focusing on opening that big present. Now, what position did my Food Street group come in, I wonder? Were we in the top 3 within our challenge of the 20 groups? Were we in the top 3 overall? Well, we weren't in the top 3 overall, and we didn't quite get into the top 3 within our 20 groups, but I was very happy with our position because we came in 8th place. Now, 8th place is quite nice. Now, considering the energy that everybody put into it, I was really happy with that. And my group still has quite a few places. Now, if you decide you want to join, please do so. I've just found that we've got a new member that's been added recently, so we're now up to 17 of 20 people. If you would like to join, there are 3 more places, and I welcome everybody. Just come along, join, have fun. It's all about participating and enjoying. Right, what's the big prize going to be? Let me find out and see. So open that box, and there is my trophy, and I got a gold voucher. Oh wow, sweet. So 3 gold, 4 silver, 7 bronze, 11,000 gold coins and 29 gems by the end of that one. And look at who came first. So Pinoy Foodies 190,000, Kiki Family 168,000. Well done, you guys. And we came in 8th with 106, so not too bad. In my little group itself, okay, I came in 2nd place, and look at all of those beautiful scores there. Well done, everybody, for participating, and let's all hope that you enjoy the next one. Now, thank you very much, Mr. Goldman. You can skate on out of here and go back and do what you want to do, and then I'm going to start focusing on something else within the game. And there he goes. Skating. Ooh, look, I've got a movie I can watch then, and the truck needs help, so I really do hope I can get some help with that one. Right. It's all clear, it's gone, everything's back to normal. Now we just need to wait for the next event. Now, who were the top 100 clubs? Were they anybody new? Were they the same? Look at that. The same group came in 1st place again. Look at those scores. Look at all these different teams. Look at the positions they came in. And get ready for my one. We're going to be number 77, I believe. And there we are. 106,000 points there. Sweet. Congratulations, everybody. Now, the next event is on Friday the 10th of December, and it's Cookmas. Just look at the beautiful decoration we get there. Just look at the event area. It's going to be wonderful. I'm so looking forward to this Christmas event, and I hope to see you in the game soon. Now, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and tell all of your friends about Food Street. And especially subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get more videos and learn more about the game. Okay, that's it from me, so see you all next time, and goodbye all.